All right, thank you so much for joining me for this domino theory webinar. Now, if you have tinnitus, hyperacusis, pulsatile tinnitus, vertigo, Meniere's disease, and even hearing loss and visual snow, you're in the right spot. You've probably seen already, I've shown just a couple of testimonials. I'm about to show you a lot more. If you've been to your ENT, also known as your otolaryngologist or an audiologist, or you maybe went to a Chinese medicine specialist, an acupuncturist, physiotherapist, cranial sacral therapist, and none of them have been able to help you, that's because they're not focusing on the underlying cause. Perhaps you took a ototoxic medication like a quinolone antibiotic or amitriptyline or amoxicillin or gentamicin or finasteride, or you took something for your skin perhaps, and you woke up a couple of weeks later with tinnitus and the ENT and the doctor just says, well, there's nothing you can do. Or perhaps it was after an ear infection, or perhaps it was after a stressful day, or perhaps, the list goes on and on and on. But what the problem that I see is that people just focus on the one thing that just happened right before the onset of their tinnitus. People come to me and say, Liam, I got tinnitus from an ear infection. What do I put in my ear? Or they say, Liam, I got tinnitus from a concussion when I was playing NFL or basketball or whatever, or punched in the face. It happens. Or, what kind of physiotherapy should I do? Or they say, Liam, I got tinnitus after my father died, or when I lost my job, or something traumatic happened, which happens in life. So how do I relax my nervous system? Or people say, Liam, I got tinnitus from medication, like I was talking about before, finasteride, Roaccutane, things like that. And they say, what kind of supplements do I take to offset what these supplements have done or these medications have done? And I say, look, it's good, it's really, really good that you're focusing on those things and you're aware of this, you're aware of the connection. That's amazing. But you're missing everything leading up. You see, the thing that happened right before the onset of your symptoms, tinnitus, hyperacusis, pulsatile tinnitus, vertigo, Meniere's disease, hearing loss, visual snow, the thing that happened right before that is just the final domino that fell. If you want to silence tinnitus, okay, you need to look at all the dominoes before that. It can be dominoes that have happened a decade ago, from the day you were born, okay? It's a multitude of things. And before you start thinking, I'm way in over my head, you don't know what you're doing, or it's too confusing, or it sounds too hard, I've been doing this for a long time and I've simplified the hell out of it. In fact, I've simplified this down to about 45 to 50 minutes, which is approximately how long this presentation is going to go for. So here's what you're going to see in this presentation. You're going to see more testimonials of silence than you've ever literally seen before. Not habituation, not surgery, not brain retraining, not CBT, not nothing, not dosing yourself on antidepressants to live with tinnitus. Real silence. You're going to see more than you've ever seen. Seriously. The next thing you're going to see is my story. Why am I here? What am I doing here? Why do I have the right to tell you anything? Where did my tinnitus come from? How did I reverse my tinnitus and hyperacusis of 4 years just in 6 months? How did I do that? I'm going to teach you what I did and how to do it. The next thing, I'm going to teach you about the domino theory and how to find all of your dominoes. And then how to reverse them. That's in the next 45 to 50 minutes. I'm giving you about 9 years of work here in 45 minutes. I need you to pay attention, please. What we're going to do right now is I'm going to bring you with me. We're going to go to my office. I'm going to show you my computer screen, okay? And we're going to go through the whole thing. You ready? Let's do it.
Imagine what it would be like to have this sound in your ear. That's what it's like for people who have tinnitus, and as if that's not bad enough, research suggests more than half of those affected who seek advice from their GPs were unsatisfied with their response.